live and in living color from the Gilvan Broadcast Center right here on the Washington Street campus of Amarillo College. Jackson Street presents Jared Putnam and the March Divide.
In all the years you tried to make it right, there was nothing really wrong. In all the time you spent inside yourself, you didn't have to be alone. In all the places you think you want to see, no, I'll take you anywhere. In all the places you think you'd rather be, well, I hope you'll stay right here. 'Cause you saved me, and you saved me all the time. And you're so caught up on what you think you want, you can't notice what you got. And when you talk about all you might have lost, you don't know you're better off. And I only hope one day you'll finally see how much good you've done for me. And sometimes I find it hard to believe you could be so blind to everything. You saved me, when you saved me all the time. Can you save me, when you saved me all the time. And you saved me, and you saved me all the time. And you saved me, and you saved me all the time.
Jackson Street presents the March Divide. Jared, welcome, man. Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
You've been here, a lot of things I've did here on air and radio interviews for FM 90. Really appreciate you and appreciate your music.
Yeah, thanks for having me back. I appreciate all the support and just thanks for having me back.
Now tell people where you're from. You're a Texas boy.
Yeah, I'm originally from El Paso, but I live in San Antonio now.
Okay, San Antonio area. Now, you started out in a band called The Conversation. Came through Amarillo, what was that, the mid-2000s a lot and played?
Early, mid-2000s, yeah, quite a bit.
And what was your influences? What were y'all trying to sound like or be like, or what were y'all looking for at that point?
Just kind of that indie rock stuff at the time. I don't think we were really inventing the wheel, reinventing the wheel or whatnot, but just a lot of the underground kind of punk rock stuff that was out at the time.
There. Now, you started the March Divide in when? What year?
2012.
2012. 2012. And your first LP we got here, Billions. Great record. We played a couple of singles off of that, and then you followed it up with the little EP, One Plus One?
Plus One, yeah.
Plus One. And now, coming what, in May, you have a new album coming out Saturdays.
Yeah, May 13th, Saturdays is coming out.
What's the difference between, let's say, Billions or even the Conversation music to what you're doing now with Saturdays?
You know, from the Conversation now, I've grown up a lot, I would
Right.
say. You know, I'm about 100% solo at this point, too.
Right.
Between, you know, the albums so far, as the March Divide, I've just kind of, I'd like to say I've been growing, you know. I guess that's really what, you know, may not be the perception of the people listening to what I'm doing. Maybe they think I'm shrinking, but
There you go.
But you know, I hope I'm just working on different, you know, new songs and new way,
sounds and
new
that sort of
approach, just kind of a new
way
approach
to do it.
to
Now,
things.
when I first met you, when you first came to FM 90 for an interview, you were playing a local gig here. Your wife was pregnant at that time.
Yeah.
And since then, I think your son, one of his first articles of clothing was an FM 90 T-shirt, huh?
Yeah, no, that's-
right there.
as a matter of fact, yeah.
And he's how old now?
He's 14 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's just a rolling, huh? How's that affected your songwriting and performing, being a new father?
You know, it's a little tougher to practice.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
So
you finding Cheerios in your guitar and that sort of
Man,
stuff,
you have no idea.
Lego blocks.
And, sometimes, in some ways, I look forward to the tours a little more.
There
You
you
know,
go,
in some ways,
yeah.
I don't, I guess. But
Cool.
you know, honestly, I think maybe it's made the music a little more lighthearted.
Right.
You know, in a way, kind of your pop songs aren't as serious when
Right.
you got a kid.
There you
around,
go.
know?
There you go. How about something off the new album Saturdays? Exit Signs?
Exit Signs, yeah.
Right here on Jackson Street presents Jared Putnam, The March Divide. Here's Exit Signs.
You left California almost 9 years ago. You spent a few days in New Mexico before you made your way back home. You've got regrets you won't remember, good times you might forget. You remember exit signs and bad radio. In those long nights that August when you lost all hope. If you could save your money, if you could change your mind, you won't have to worry, you'll be alright. Yeah. You found a place in Texas as good as anywhere to hide. Through all your stupid jobs, doing drugs in bathroom stalls and restaurant parking lots. Every night while crashing on the floor, you think you couldn't do it anymore, and so you stopped holding on to those far off places in your mind, 'cause they were there like before. If you could save your money, if you could change your mind, you won't have to worry, you'll be alright. Yeah. I've watched you piss away fortune on missed opportunities. You gave your 20s to cocaine and alcohol. But I don't need your explanations, your excuses are pretty weak. Just show me you care at all. At all. Care at all. Care at all. If you could save
The March Divide, right here on Jackson Street presents Jared Putnam. Great song, Exit Signs. That's on the new record Saturdays, right?
Yeah, it's on the new record.
Now I know you're not able to hit the road like you used to before you became a full-time father, but you're getting out this spring and summer, right?
Yeah, actually, I am getting out about as much as I did. I kind of took a little break there, really, just to work on the album. You know, I do a lot of regional and whatnot too, but hopefully, you know, mostly the break was due to working on the album and stuff. So hopefully the schedule will stay busy.
Now, where can they find your music and they can find the March Divide and Jared Putnam at?
All over. Of course, marchdivide.com and you know, iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, any of those places, anywhere that you buy stuff.
Great music as always, man. I really appreciate you coming out and doing Jackson Street. Thank you so much. Can we get one more song from you?
You can, yeah.
Great. Now, you can check out Jared Putnam and the March Divide and Jackson Street Presents across the Amarillo College media platforms, AC Ranger. We're powered by FM 90 and Panhandle PBS. Once again, one more time, Jackson Street Presents Jared Putnam, the March Divide.
Met some friends out late afternoon. I took the chance that you'd be there. I caught a glimpse down your blouse when you caught me, cracked a smile, and I blushed like a child. So I go outside to assess my situation, but the sun beats down and melts my concentration. I go back inside without even thinking. I ask if I'm leaving. Would you be leaving with me? I hear your answer, I take your hand now. You lift it up, you take a spin. You look around the room to see who's been watching you. Embarrassed, you blush like a child. So you go outside to assess your situation, but the sun beats down and melts your concentration. You go back inside without even thinking. You ask if I'm leaving. Could you be leaving with me? With me, yeah. My response gets lost in my hesitation. My response is lost in all my hesitation. So I go outside to assess my situation, but the sun beats down and melts my concentration. I go back inside without even thinking. I ask, since I'm leaving, are you still leaving with me?
Jared Putnam of the March Divide. Thank you so much for being here. You can find his music at marchdivide.com. Check us out on acranger.com, across the AC Amarillo College media platforms, or go to Jackson Street Presents on Facebook and Twitter. We'll see you again real soon.
And I only hope one day you'll finally see how much good you've done for me. And sometimes I find it hard to believe you could be so blind to